One thing I don't care for on these cars is that it doesn't, oh man, if only it could, if only I could just turn this in. Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's 3D the Rap Star, aka is the BENZMAN. Make sure you follow my Instagram, that is the BENZMAN. That's ITSTHEBENZMAN. And today we're gonna be talking about the 7 things that I do hate about the E320 Mercedes, as iconic as it is. And the disclaimer is, guys, I do love this car. As you see, I still have it, but we just gonna talk about some of the stuff that I don't really care for the car. But before we do that, guys, you know what we gotta do. Let's get some angles. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And don't worry, the CL550, guys, is next. I know what you guys are waiting for. You want to see that wrap color. I'm actually waiting too. It's not done yet. But in the meantime, I'm going to bring you this 7 things about the E320, guys. So stay tuned about what I hate about the E320. Alright, so 1, guys, as you can clearly see right now, well, it actually looked a little better because the rain. We actually needed this California rain because of all the wildfires we have been having. So if you guys can tell, I'm in the rain for you guys, dedicated to my subscriber count. So 1, we're going to talk about the headlights. Everything about the headlights in general. The oval shape. The way it looks, the way they get dirty so fast, it's just, I mean, it's like a love-hate thing. It's like, I don't mind them, that's why I got the car, but I would prefer something like on that car, like something, you know, just a regular headlight. One of my favorite cars is the Bentley GT, and that also got bubble headlights, but something about it sometimes just doesn't do it. Like, as it looks old, it looks outdated now. So 1, I'm gonna say the headlights. Like everything from just the way they look to cleaning them. And if you always see an E320, you almost can guarantee that the lights are really bad. Look at this side. And I know everyone's been having tips of what I need to do or what I can do to improve them. I am just thinking about getting new ones. So number 2, guys, is gonna be this exhaust. If you really look, if you clearly look and can see that you can't see the exhaust from right here, just going along the frame. I mostly care for the dual exhausts or the quad tips that sit right here. My favorites are the ones on the CL550, you know, the square tips. Those are my favorite exhausts. But if you really look under and you see how the exhausts are coming down, it's just a plain muffler that comes out from here all the way to the back. And just look at the way it looks. It just almost looks as if the car just doesn't have any balls or any manpower. And look, and it's 2 of them. There are 2. They are quad. But just look at how they look, guys. That's my number 2. I'm gonna say I think that's the reason why they actually took them. So number 3 is gonna vary, guys, from what you have, from what I have. You know, everyone has different E320s, E500, E55, E63, But meaning it varies, guys, I'm gonna say light interior. So this is this car specific only, or I'm gonna say a light interior only, as this is probably the thing that stayed the clearest on the whole car. That little strip right there. Everything else, you start getting to the side, oh, it gets bad. You get to the back, oh, it gets even worse. But guys, this is a 2004 model. So, I mean, over time it's going to get dirty. I do need to go get it conditioned, but seeing now, I would prefer gray. I would prefer black. As the light cream interior looks real, it looks nice and looks rich. But it just gets dirty too fast. Even with conditioning, even with, I'll give it a month or so and it's just going to be back dirty. Like, you could even just look at the steering wheel. This thing is crazy. If we look right here, it just gets real bad to where we had to put a cover on it. I'm actually thinking about going to get leather wrap was the first thing that came to my mind. But I want to say we're planning on going to get a wood steering wheel to complement the wood. So guys, that's a tip I can say right away, is that if you want your Mercedes to look good long time, yeah, you can clean them. Yeah, they got conditioner. Yeah, they got this and they got that. Either stay on top of it or just don't get the light interior. Like my CL's been pretty fine with the gray, but black, guys, on the Mercedes is key, because even after all the years, conditioning black is going to look way newer than something like this. Number 4, guys, I'm gonna say is these mirrors, as they just don't fold in. And I think some 2004 model cars such as the S-Class and other models, correct me if I'm wrong, or what cars did in 2004 have the models where the mirrors fold in. That's one thing I don't care for on these cars, is that it doesn't. Oh man, if only it could. If only I could just turn this in. So as you can see from this angle, that's why it's number 4 also. I never really cared with how they look. Like if you just look how it sits. Like it looks like it's tucking into the car. Like I don't like that look of, like from this angle it's fine, but when you get to back here, it's where it really shows. Right there, that's like a good angle to see. Like it almost like it curves inwards, like it's tucked in from the body. Like a person is tall, but their arms are short. Like that's what it looks like. So I'm saying to number 4, guys, I wish the mirrors were probably just placed different, and the way it looks, like it goes in towards the body. I actually love this strip right here, and that's like factory. Just the way it looked, the way it bounces off the color of the car. But let's get back to what we came for number 5. So number 5, guys, I know you can't see it right now, but number 5 is going to be that Sbc Braking System. If you guys watching my other videos, and I do have other videos, and I have a video of just showing that SBC, oh man, I be getting too juiced, that Sbc brake system. So I got a video showing what happens when it goes out. So basically you're tapping on the brakes. So the brakes are just not brake pads and rotors. The brakes are brake pads, rotors, and a sensor, or what's so-called the SBC system, that works hand in hand. So what happened if the system goes out, you have no more brakes. So do you hear that, guys? That's the SBC brake system, as all I did was just pump the brakes. So it's not your traditional brake system. So that, another thing I'm going to say I don't really care for, because I don't want a system that's telling me, oh, your brake system is out. It's already enough bad that the brake pads and rotors on these cars already cost a fortune. So guys, that's the number 5, the SBC brake system. And I have a video, if you go to it, you will see on the thumbnail, it'll be in red and it'll say brake system failure or something like that. Click on that video if you do want to see the SBC brake system failure. Number 6, guys, I'm going to say It's this radio. I know 2004 was a long time ago, but I had a 2001 ES300 Lexus that was way more premium than this could ever sound. I don't want to, you know, really turn it on or focus on it too long, you know, for copyright reasons, but let's just see, like it's taking a while to, there it go. It's just first song that came on the radio, guys. Like, it sounds loud right there. It sounds pretty loud, guys. But if you own this car and you want louder, you know, as being in the car culture, as myself, you know, it goes hand in hand. You know, music, good rims, tinted windows, car wraps, you know, stuff like that. It's not acceptable. You know, I wish it was way louder and more cleaner and more crisp. It just doesn't have that in here. And 7, guys, last thing we are going to talk about is this gas gauge. I do not like this gas gauge. I do not like it. I was even considering getting a 2008 CLS 550, but because it is really built off the E-Class, but, you know, just looks a little tad more sportier, I was considering one. But the reason why I'm kind of not now is they have the same setup. It almost looked the same inside, just for the passenger side right here. It just looks a little different. But guys, look and see, I just don't care for it as you turn it on. And you guys can see, look how it looks. It has those little black lines that tell you how much gas you got. I like to just see from E, from F, from full to empty, and the gauge just where I'm at. This is all right, but the reason I don't care for it, because from having this car, it went out at least over 20 times. And you got to go around the corner and swerve the car just to get the gas thing working again. But that's for another video. If the gas gauge go out, what happens? I'll bring you guys that soon. You know, what do you got to do if it was to happen? So I'll wait till it happen and film a video on that, guys, just to help you guys out with that, if that ever happened on your E320. But it'll go blank where you see no black lines and you don't know how much gas you got. So these lines, I don't know. It's something about it, guys. So that's all for the 7 things. Let me know, guys, if what's your 7 things, or what's some of the things you guys didn't like about the E320, and leave in the comments. And make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. The CL550 with the car wrap is coming soon. Peace. Thanks for watching.